From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Pablo Lopez will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Hampson. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Rojas ranging up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Giro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Roll, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
The count now at 2-2. Lifted into center field. Birdie is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Anderson has a play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
A guy with a big future and a former first-round draft pick. Mid-90s fastball, good assortment of off-speed pitches. What he's lacking right now is just getting some experience, and he should get that. And when he does, look out. When he puts it together, this guy has a huge future ahead of him.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. These Rockies guys, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Roll. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as Castro is retired here for the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
No doubt. One guy worth focusing on, El Toro, Pedro Alvarez. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Ball 1. Rojas is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
The 1-2. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Stepping up now, Brian Anderson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short. Story throws it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Miami down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. At first base, Pedro Alvarez, former #2 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. Not known for his glove, big-time power, though. That's why he finds himself in the lineup.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. O'Brien giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pedro Alvarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And there's one down now.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
I got the count 2-2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, John Birdie. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side, and the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Birdie is off of first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Three and 1. Peter O'Brien would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. Will move to the 3rd with no score. At the plate, Ian Desmond. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. One and 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
No strike.
Third inning, no score to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Tyler Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Rockies strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Count 1-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next day, big.
There's one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pops this one up. Oh, and he misses it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Runner at first following the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Blackmon aboard here at first with nobody out. The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Anderson waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, David Dahl. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Runner!
He's running. And it's fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2-1 to David Dahl. To 2-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. Story playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Standing in, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. A quick out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pedro Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
1, no strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. guy swinging first pitch?
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box now, John Birdie, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
That evens it up 1-1. Alfaro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Marlins leave one. It remains 1-0. So striding in, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Anderson. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Striding in for the Rockies, Chris Iannetta. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Iannetta, the native of the tiny state of Rhode Island. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Birdie is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Anderson, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3, but this will land untouched. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in to try it again, JT Riddle. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Popped him up. Story is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So coming to the plate, Peter O'Brien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. O'Brien, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Pablo Lopez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming in is Blackmon. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Daniel Murphy will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Anderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center. Birdie is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. And the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. Blackmon is there, 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. And that misses, ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Is looked at off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond moves over. 2 down. So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Miami down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight. Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. 2 away now in the Colorado hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they lead it 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fouled away. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Sinking line drive out to right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Ready once again, John Birdie, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in, JT Riddle. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Now in the box, Peter O'Brien, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. In there, 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there and see you later.
Neil Walker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ball 1. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Line drive, right field, base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, Dero. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Scott Oberg will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Starlin Castro will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. Miami's out in front, 2-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Drew Steckenrider is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Settling in now, Ian Desmond. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Off the plate, ball 2.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Strike taken up in the zone. Two and two to the Colorado catcher.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Mark Reynolds will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Our score remains 2-1. Brian Shaw is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. The 0-1 delivery fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped up. Murphy over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now is Pedro Alvarez. The pitch. Taken, but called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. One and one, here it is. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. Sergio Romo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Garrett Hampson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fly ball out toward right field. Anderson moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Rockies down to their final out now. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. In the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Last strike now for Colorado. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson moving in, but this will land untouched. The set and the 1-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Miami Marlins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Pablo Lopez earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Tyler Anderson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Sergio Romo closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.